What's going on, guys? It's your boy Pops here, back at it again with another video, and today I am bringing you guys a story time. So, yeah, I've never really done one of these, but, yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, so this story is either called, like, the Thumbtack Story. It's probably what it's gonna be called. So, yeah, this story takes place 4 years ago when I was in 4th grade. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, it's just a normal day of 4th grade, elementary school, teachers are babying you, and you think that you're like, come on, why can't we do all this? Come on, we're in 4th grade, we're at the top of the school. In my school, 4th grade was the top grade in elementary school, so, we were kind of mad that the teachers were babying us. So, I was a pretty good kid, I have good grades, I was on the honor roll every year, and, I wasn't necessarily a bad kid. My friends and I weren't bad kids. We were just like, your typical 4th graders, we would like to get into mischief, We wouldn't do anything, like, over the top, like, oh, you get detention for the rest of the year, like, you're suspended. No, we would just, like, little things, like, like, play basketball with a soccer ball or something. I don't know. That we get yelled at in school for that for some reason. I don't know. But, we were just typical 4th graders. So, we were deciding that, hey, guys, let's make, quote-unquote, poison. So, all our poison was literally soap, water, hand sanitizer, like pencil shavings, like just typical things your 4th grade kid would do, like mix together a bunch of this random stuff and be like, oh, bro, look at this thing is so toxic. We were just joking around. We weren't like going out here, like dumping it down everybody's throats and like making everybody sick. And even if it was, we're not like, putting like sulfuric acid in here and like, like all this stuff in here, like gasoline, alcohol. We're not doing anything, wrong. We're just kind of, hanging out. We're not getting in anybody's way, so we're just kind of chilling, So what we would do is we would get, like, thumbtacks and, like, pick apart pencils and stuff and, like, use pencil parts in it, and, we were just kind of chilling, bro. And, another thing we did is at home, we each had a grippy, and we each had a thumbtack, and what we would do is we would all sit on the phone together, all my friends and I, and we would just shoot the thumbtack at the at our bulletin boards. And we weren't doing that in school because shooting thumbtacks in school, I mean, you can see what's so wrong about that. We would only do that at home because, like I said, we're not bad kids. We know our limits. So, we were just hanging out. We would always do this before religious education. So, we were just kind of chilling. And we were doing it, we were doing our thing. And that was a normal day. We were just kind of hanging out in the cafeteria doing our thing. And then the next day, I'm going to call this friend Gary. Gary was in my class, and he sat right in front of me. And I saw that he was doing it in class. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to start doing that too. So me and Gary, we were like passing notes, and we were like, just doing our stuff. And yeah, we were still getting good grades. We weren't like distracting anybody besides ourselves. Don't do that. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that, but 4th grade me. So anyway, we just kind of went on with the day. And these two people sat next to me. And, they promised that they wouldn't tell because, at the time, we were pretty close with everybody in our class because it's 4th grade. There's not really, like, bullying in 4th grade. But anyway, we were just kind of chilling, doing our thing, and we were still getting good grades. We were doing everything good. And, yeah, everything was good. Or so we thought. You see, every day after the last bell rang, we would all wait in the cafeteria to wait to go to religious ed. And, some kid, he thought that we were going to plan to take our grippies and thumbtacks and our poison, and I'm not kidding you, we were going to shoot our thumbtacks from the bleachers onto the soccer field and make the other team pass out at the next soccer game so our teams would win. Now, this is crazy because we're in 4th grade and we're just like playing with soap and water and be like, oh, bro, this is poison, bro. We thought we were so cool. We were just chilling. We weren't saying that we were going to do anything. So Gary and I were just chilling in class once, doing what we got to do. And, we were called into the office and we're like, what's this about? We didn't know. So we had a little crayon box that we kept our stuff in, so it was like hidden. So we put our stuff in our crayon box. Then we went to the principal's office. We just sat down. So Gary and I were discussing, like, okay, if it's, I'm just going to say Chad and Lewis. If Chad and Lewis come in, it's probably about the thumbtacks or something, maybe because we're sitting in class doing it, and they're probably just going to say, hey, just wait until you're back in the cafeteria or something. And if it was anybody else, we had no idea what was going on. Maybe we did extra good on a test or something, or we're doing extra good with our grades, and they want us to do something good for the school or volunteer, use this as an example for something. So, we were just kind of chilling there. We weren't too nervous. And then, of course, Chad and Lewis walk in. And then we looked at each other, and we were so quiet, you could hear a pin drop, and you could hear my friend gulp. And you just hear come from one of us or something. And we just went absolutely silent. We're like, oh my God, my dogs are going ape right now. Jeez. So even though we went quiet and our hearts sunk and we're like, oh my God, we're in the principal's office, we're going to get in so much trouble. Our principal was actually, pretty chill. His name was, I'm not going to say his name actually. But this guy was so chill. We thought we were going to get, detentions for the rest of the year. We thought we were going to get kicked out of school, if typical 4th grade, oh my God, I'm in the principal's office stuff. So he sat us down, and he said, hey, guys, I just want to run this by you. I don't really buy it, but, just because I want to run this by you. And we were all sitting there, we're like, what? He's like, some kids have brought to our attention that this isn't word for word. I'm just getting the gist of what he said. He's like, somebody brought to our attention that you guys were planning to go out to the soccer field on the tomorrow night's game with your thumbtacks or whatever and your poison and go sabotage the other team so they would pass out or something. That was about what he said. And we were all perplexed. We're like, oh my gosh, what did we do? Oh no, we didn't. And we're like, what? So we were confused and stuff, He's like, listen, I didn't believe it. And he's like, listen, I know it's not true, but it's just we have to just make sure. And it's what is the poison made out of? He just wanted to make sure we weren't actually doing something terrible. And we're like, and actually my friend had some on him. He's like, oh, it's just this. It's literally soap and water. You can smell it. And he smelled it. He's like, yeah, it's just bubbles, soap and water, whatever. He's like, hey, I'm just going to ask you guys to, you guys can, I did this when I was younger. He's like, a few of my friends and I, we were mixing stuff together. I did that. He was just like, just make sure you're not even if you're joking around about something, you're just make sure, you don't say the wrong thing and then people get scared and stuff, Some people react to things different ways. They're like, oh yeah, understandable. He's like, okay, you can go back to class. And we're like, oh, cool, nice. So, yeah, we were kind of just chilling the next day. Gary and I were still doing our thing at our desk. We're like, okay, we just can't, talk about anything bad. So, the next day, I thought that would have been the end of it, but of course not. So, Gary and I heard that somebody lied to the principal to try and get us in trouble. And, 4th graders lying, oh my gosh, what is that? So we go to the principal's office and we're like, hey, somebody lied and tried to frame us. We found out who it was and we think it was this person or that person. And he's like, okay, come on guys, we tried to end this yesterday. I'll call you all back in one more time and that's gonna be it. So we all went back in and it was pretty much the same thing he said last time. I'm not really going to say anything, because it was just hey guys, just make sure you guys just, don't make accusations and stuff, and just, just what he said the last time. And yeah, we all left smiling and laughing because our principal was really chill. So yeah, guys, that's the story. I have another story coming as soon as I can get it. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I have school, soccer, homework, and stuff. You know how that is. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.